Hey everybody, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Super excited, got a new hat at Marshall's, $10. My kitty cat, come here, say hi. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to the camera. Yes, he does. So, I got home, and it was beautiful outside. And I was like, yes, I'm going to play outside because it's so nice. And I took a nap instead. But you know what? I needed it. Anyway, today on the drawing board, I just finished my lesson plans for next week. I'm going to be playing a game called Powerball, which is a game I actually made up my first year of teaching, and I wasn't even a full-time teacher. I was just being a substitute for a lady who was out on maternity leave, and I got the inspiration for the game from that old American Gladiator show where they had the one game where you had to get the Powerball. I think it was called Powerball. Was it called Powerball?
I think so.
Yeah. They had to get the Powerball, and they had to make it past the gladiators, and they had to slam dunk it into the big brown goal things, and the gladiators like slam them around, and it was awesome. So I was like, we gotta have a gym class version of this game. So I'm going to show you Powerball, which is the game I'm going to be playing with my 1st through 5th grade. And then I'm going to show you a game called The Bears and the Bees that I'm going to be playing with my younger kids, my 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds in pre-K and kindergarten. And that is a game I also did. I showed probably a couple weeks ago, but I actually deleted the video. So let me show you again. Here's Powerball and The Bears and the Bees. In my gym class version of Powerball, you'll have 2 teams set up on opposing sides of the gym. Each team will have the same setup. There are 6 poly spots. Each poly spot will have 1 ball on top. Each team will have a bucket to collect the opposite team's Powerballs. And they'll also have a cone that represents their gel. In this game, players are trying to invade the other team's space, steal 1 Powerball from a spot, and put it in their own collection bucket. If a player crosses over to the other team's side and is tagged, then that player must go to the opponent's jail. In order to get out of jail, their own teammate has to run over and give them a high five. Both players have a free walk back if they put their hands up in the air. If there's more than 1 player in the jail, all the players are freed with 1 high five. The game ends when one team successfully steals all the Powerballs from the opposing team's side. Here are some tips and tricks if you decide to facilitate this game with your own students. Also, stay tuned for my modified version of the game called The Bears and the Bees, which I'll be playing with my 4- and 5-year-olds. Here's my modified version of Powerball that I call The Bears and the Bees. In this game, the bears are the kids, and the bees are the adults. The bears will try to cross over to the bees' side and steal some honey, 1 at a time, and return it to their hoop. If a bear crosses over and is tagged by a bee, the bear will go back to his side and perform some sort of exercise, such as jumping jacks. If you rather have a jail, like in Powerball, you can set up a yellow cone and have the student go there to be saved by their teammates. And here are my tips and tricks when you're playing with the preschool and kindergarten. Thank you for joining us here at Be in the Game. Be sure to subscribe and check back weekly for new games and activities.